without further ado, this is, I've been nonstop. I'm sure you have too. One of the things I wanted to do today was, obviously, I'm always so honored that Robert is gracious enough to give me some of his time. And we just got back from what I believe was the most amazing convention I've ever been to in 40 plus years. And
me, 31 years, I agree.
It was, I got to meet this guy face to face, get a hug. It was phenomenal. And we had a lot of our team was there. We had amazing speakers. Robert was on fire. He was one of the speakers there, and Todd Falcone and Aaron Parker. It was list goes on and on and on. And he, Robert, you just did an amazing talk, and it touched my heart. And what I wanted to do today was kind of just really talk quickly about your thoughts on this amazing convention.
Sure.
And one of the tags I put on this is we're going vertical, and kind of what your thoughts are on all that, and just have a little chat here.
Well, no problem at all. Ron, thank you so much. I was so blessed to meet you and your team, and it was definitely a highlight for me. And this convention did a lot of stuff for me. One of them is I haven't even taken the time to set down how many notches I've taken off my bucket list with this event. Mm-hmm. And a lot of things too. It's just, for things to be magical or a miracle, they got to be in perfect timing. You can't create that. You know what I mean? If I could create momentum, I would have been successful in every company that I joined. And I wasn't. And so, when you're with the right place at the right time, the owners, the everything, there were so many highlights to this event that blew me away. And sometimes I might even think probably different than a lot of people. But, one of the things that Josh said, we had over 500 rank advancements in 1 year. That means two things. One is the leaders are making incredible money, but there's people that are making money for the very first time in their marketing or online career. And when people make money, you got this miracle thing that happens. And I know what people say is money doesn't buy happiness, but neither does poverty. But we have the other part. The other companies that I've been involved with, it was people like almost got instant results. And even if the results were in the first 30 days, like saving somebody, 30% on their phone bill with the quality not going down, or they couldn't smell or, taste their water anymore. It was good water. So over the years, I've been at timing where no one else was doing what we're doing. And so when people get instant results from a product, like we have, our products like we have, the CBD oil, it's miraculous. It's like, that's how you're going to keep, like, so far someone asked me a technical question, Ron, and they said, Terry and I and Vision Team, along with Ron and everyone that's watching's help here, we put over 11,000 people in this company in less than 7 months. And here's the thing that's more exciting to me. 7,000 of them are active affiliates and active affiliates and customers. That means that people are staying on the product without making money. Well, over 50% of some of our groups, there's more customers than there are reps. And so there's a lot of uniqueness. Well, then you say, well, what makes you different? Well, what makes you different is when you have a guy that stands up for the U.S. Hemp Roundtable, saying that he's going out slaying all these dragons for uneducated people and politicians with power that are trying to stop this from happening for two reasons. One, for money, and the other one is just ignorance. And ignorance is not a bad word. So when you got a guy that is already defeated 6 states and got them to turn over what they're doing, and you find out that we're the only network marketing company that's joined with them, and Josh actually is an individual that's sitting on the board because he made a commitment to a monthly commitment to support this group, that our product will be one of the only products that has a seal on it. So now, just like the Good Housekeeping seal, we're a product's going to have a seal on it because we're willing to show our third-party documentation. And I'm going like, wow, but you're missing so many other thoughts. Well, we launched a product line, 2 different product lines that are bigger than CBD oil is right now. So even though they project CBD to go to 2.2 billion by the year 2022, and this is a shout out, this is the largest shift of health and wealth that I will see in my lifetime. Now what Josh did is the previous company that I put 780,000 people in, helped 9 people make $1 million a year, did $1 billion in volume in 13 different countries. I did that in 4 years with a coffee product. With a coffee product. So what people are going to hear is some new language, because I've been, I've made millions and millions of dollars with coffee. And here's what people don't realize. Coffee is the second largest commodity sold in the world next to oil.
Wow.
So a lot of people don't know that. So coffee is just a huge, huge commodity. It makes CBD oil in the marijuana and hemp industry look like it's not an industry. That's how big it is. And there's this other mental shift that people are not going to get. In that, coffee's not only hemp, CBD, but also, stuff that deals with ketosis, and also mushrooms. I made millions of dollars from selling mushrooms. And when I would walk up to people, Ron, I'd say, listen, this product is incredible. It's a miracle in a bottle. You got to try this. And they go, what is that? What's the scientific stuff on that? And I got to check out, the scientific proofs, and I got to talk to a doctor. Oh, I get it. Hey, listen, would you like to try our coffee? Yes. It was like everything that they just told me was an instant shift in consciousness and awareness, because it was coffee. And as I was making them a glass, I would say, listen, this is incredible coffee. It's great tasting coffee, but I need you to know that it's infused with mushrooms. And they go, I don't care. So they wouldn't buy, Ron, they wouldn't buy the mushrooms by itself.
Yeah.
But if you infused it in coffee, no problem. So all they would do is take one sip and they go, oh my God, this tastes good. So, so we're looking at 2 industries. The next one is the creamer industry. So you got the people that are the coffee snobs out there, right? And they're always going to have their coffee just the way they want it. So these are the people that go in, you can't repeat it, double latte, half this, half that, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Once people make that coffee for them, they grab that coffee and go right over to the counter and they put creamer and sugar in it. They just paid $5, $8 for a perfect cup of coffee, and then they go over and set it on a table and pour creamer in it. That's the second largest industry. So it's these additives that we put in coffee, because coffee is the second largest commodity in the world, and the stuff that you put in coffee is the other largest industry. So, my MDC and Hempworks launched 2 product lines that are bigger than CBD and put CBD in those products. Oh my God. So, so we knew that not only did all these people get these crazy rank advancements and people are making money, they're fun, they're excited. It's what I call cause marketing. What we're doing is making a huge, huge difference. And the testimonials are amazing. And then to throw on top of that, we got an owners that care. And I mean, they really care. And how can you tell an owner cares? They care because their comp plan pays more than everyone else's combined. So they put their money where their mouth is. You can tell when people care about people, when people can get in for under $100, get a little excited to share it with their people, and someone comes in and they get a check in 2 weeks. I mean, that's unheard of. Most compensation plans are designed with always you got to do something to get paid. It's not you get in and try the product for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and then you get one other person to do the same thing that you did and you get a check. See, that doesn't happen in this industry. And so the other thing is, why would a company pay 85% out? Yeah. Well, most companies that I know, Ron, that I've done this for 31 years, they'll say that you get a cash bonus if you hit a certain rank. But then what they do is after you hit it, they negotiate to pay that out over 6 months to a year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And there's people in this company next Thursday, the 8th, where there's millions of dollars of bonuses, car bonuses, allowances, rank advance bonuses that all go out every second Thursday of every month. And so Terry is going to make easily probably close to way over $40,000 she'll make just next Thursday. So what did he do to add on to that? Master affiliate. I'm going like, you can buy a nice house with $500,000 in cash. And you also can continue to furnish it with $100,000 a month. And I know some of you are saying, oh man, I can't even figure out how to hit the first rank event. Well, watch my speech. You know, you got to throw away everything you know and learn to follow duplicatable instructions, and you will get rank advances. So it would be different if it was just the dream team that was getting rank advances. It would be different if it's just a power team. It would be different if it's just a vision team. No, it's every team. And so we got to watch people after people, 2 of them that had their, their welfare card still with them. And just a few years ago, they've gone from that to 6 figures a year, owning their life. And that's the kind of momentum and stuff we have with this company. So I know that there's a lot of things I left out. And believe it or not, the sample program, I mean, my God, it's like, so in a couple of weeks, you'll be able to send your link to people, and people for $9.95. I don't know if that includes tax, but for $9.95, they'll be able to try the product out again with the money back guarantee. But now they can try the product out for not under $100, but under $10. And all the marketing system that Josh has already been a genius to put together, it will follow up for them. It'll get them to understand that there's benefits to becoming an affiliate and getting the product at wholesale. It's going to introduce them to the other products that we have in our product line. And wow. So I probably left some out, Ron, because I was still just stunned. But, one of the things that it really blew me away was watching my wife walk on stage was something that a lot of people probably don't understand about me. But I'm not money motivated. There's still people that pitch me and they're saying, oh my God, did you see how much money's being made over here? The only way that anyone could entice me in this day and age with money is if they're willing to write a check to my orphanage. That is the way that you could impress me. So for people that are watching this video thinking that I'm recruitable, make a large donation like you would if you wanted to get Oprah Winfrey's attention. Write a large check to the Angel Network. Then you'll get my attention. You want to write a large check to my orphanage, and then you'll get my attention. Other than that, my 100% goal every day is to making sure that my wife's dreams come true. So I'd like you to try to recruit her. I don't think you can. She's been around enough owners in her life and people that have overpromised and underdelivered that she's a hard nut to crack. And Jenna and Josh have flat out cracked. Her heart, their mind, everything. There's not a doubt in my mind when Josh made these products and also had them so they would be, for people that had, stuff like Jenna, glucose and something like fructose and vegan, it's all about him thinking about other people. I don't know of another owner in 31 years where you can see him as he was introducing people for rank advancements that Josh loves people. He doesn't love money. He loves people. So there's not a doubt in my mind. There's even quote unquote top network marketing people out there, including trainers that are now making posts right now because of how much we're upsetting the profession of marketing. And it's because of transparency. Yeah. It's because of documentation. People freak out on when you document results. they freak out because they've never seen those kind of results. They've never seen, I seen a post from a marketing guru just the other day saying, listen, I can show you how to get 20 new recruits in your group a month. Me and Ron can show you how to get 2,600. not 20. It's like 20 a day, It's like, come on, 50 a day, 80 a day. And so it's really all about timing. I not in any way, shape, or form want to take credit. I say this all the time. LeBron James got swept in 4 games against the Warriors last year in NBA. You can be the best player in the world, but if you're at the wrong team with the wrong time, it makes you look like you're nothing. So there's a lot of people like Charles Barkley that has made such a significant advance in this world, even to the point of having total points scored. He doesn't have any rings. and guess what? Shaquille O'Neal reminds him every time he gets a chance. So Shaquille is smart enough to go from the Magic, to go to the Lakers, to move to teams that have timing and other players where you get this synergy happening. And I hope that I did you right, Ron, but I haven't done a live yet about my experience. And so when you asked me, there's no way I could turn you down. And so, people are seeing my pinned up enthusiasm and excitement because my post in a couple of days when we get our product is, guess what? Robert Hollis knows how to make $2.5 million a year in residual income, and I did it in the coffee business. And Robert Hollis is back in the coffee business. It's like, oh my God. So there's some people right now that are reaching out to me. When do you guys get in coffee? It's so easy to introduce your product, and it builds the rest of your product line. Once people love it, they see results from the coffee and the creamer, which I know they will. That's when they'll start getting this. Some people are like still freaking out that it has some kind of significance to something that they don't know, but they know coffee. And there's only, since you know that I'm in the coffee business, Ron, there's only 2 things I'll give to people. There's only 2 things that I found with people. That one is I sent a message to Josh right after they launched the coffee to come out with a tea. And the other one is some people say they don't like hot products. And I go, listen, be smart enough to let it cool down. You know what I mean? That was the only 2 objections, Ron, that I found in making millions of dollars in the coffee business. And people go, I don't like hot drinks. And I go, great. Let's talk for a while, and then you can go back to the coffee cup. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, And then the other one was, I just don't drink coffee. People that don't drink coffee seem to know a little more about their health. And so they probably wouldn't have any trouble with this.
Yep.
Isn't that interesting? But the people that go, I don't know, I've never put drops under my tongue or, done any of that stuff. The biggest key to coffee that people are not going to get is it's already a habit they already have. They don't have to think about where's the pills, where's the rubber dropper, where's the ointment. No, people forget that. But they get up in the morning and you see posts all over the internet. Don't even talk to me until I've had my cup of coffee. So I'm going to even go back and watch my old presentations, my old effective presentations that I've had in the coffee business. And right after I get done with this, there's already leaders that I know that have made millions and millions of dollars in the coffee industry that are coming to this company. So it's going to be fun. So Ron, sorry I rattled on.
Not at all.
Okay, cool.
No, and in fact, one of the things you had mentioned earlier, that the biggest thing I took away from it was actually during your speech and your presentation when you were talking about following instructions. So for me, I'm sitting here listening, going, man, I got all these instructions now. This is amazing. And you've been such a blessing to our team. And we've, when I got involved 5 months ago, I I thought this was going to be something that, okay, I'm going to try this. This is my last hurrah. I just gone through open heart surgery and heart attacks, and I knew, that this had to work. And I sat down and I watched your videos and said, you know what, I'm going to do I'm going to follow instructions. I'm going to get committed. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to follow instructions. And the day after the convention, I hit 25K affiliate, and I was just bouncing off the wall because our team is now on fire. Everybody wants promo. Everybody wants that rank advancements. Everybody is seeing the power of the new products that were offered. The sample program is going to just knock this thing off the hook. And to see our owner get up there on stage and say, without a shadow of a doubt, the one thing that will never happen is this compensation plan will never change unless it's an enhancement for the field.
Yeah.
And that just, that and reaching out to so many people that we met there was amazing. But you're exactly right. They've taken two things that are perfect. One that is in the forefront of health and wellness right now, that is going to be $1 trillion industry, mixed it with something that already is the biggest of the big. And that's what I say, it's going vertical. And for those people that are sitting back going, well, I better check this out. Maybe it's not, I want to do like the Three Stooges, and smack the side of the head. And what are you waiting for? What are you thinking about? This is the perfect storm, and it's fallen in your lap. And I've had my Facebook Messenger I've done a couple of lives since we've been back, and I've had it just off the hook. People messaging me, can we meet? Can we meet? Can we talk? And me, I don't do phones anymore. I do Zoom. So Robert, I can't thank you enough. This has been such an amazing ride already. I can't imagine. I've got people on our team that have not done anything for a month or so that have already brought people in.
Yep.
They're so excited. They're so on fire. They're so ready to go. People like Carlos, so it's just amazing with his team, and Dawn and Lily, and the list goes on and on and on. And this wouldn't be the case if we didn't have somebody, and I want to give you the credit, because if we didn't have somebody that we could follow, not only because following instructions are only as good as if they're right or wrong.
Yeah.
And if the instructions are wrong, you can follow them till the cows come home. But we're able to hitch our wagon to someone like you who has great instructions, easy to follow, and they're working. And what amazed me, and now I'm rambling, but when we were at the convention, how many people walked up and knew about the Vision Team, the Power Team, and the Dream Team?
Oh, yeah.
That were like, we love you guys. There are no lines. There are no boundaries. You guys help everybody. And that just, it made my heart just sing.
Yeah. There's, one of the things too is just as far as the excitement, 31 years, I've never had so many messages I've had in the last 2 days. Mm. And people have never, ever, ever experienced momentum. Now, it's been very, very rare for me over 31 years. So if I took 31 years, I would say total years in momentum, I would say in 31 years, maybe 5-6 years of real true momentum in 6 different companies, Ron.
Wow.
And so it's very, very rare. And so this morning when I got up, there were people, I looked in the back office, and Terry's already 50K qualified. So I shared that with people, and people were like, that are other leaders in the company. It's like, I did 125,000 in volume my first day. It's that doesn't happen. And so when other people are like I said, they're just freaking out with our results right now. I believe if there's anyone watching this video, you got to reach out to Ron. Let him show you the documentation. Let him show you all the training and the simple instructions. Because I think that right now we're at that point, Ron, where people are going, it's impossible to grow that fast. See what I mean? They're right now, because we're documenting our income and our, we got people that are working 100-hour weeks that are making 10 grand a month. because if you can share a video, you know, my deal is always point, guide, direct. And I constantly, like Ron, I mean, he's such a servant leader. That's why we're here, is that we're constantly giving you the posts to say, the language, the copy, the videos, that if you'll just follow what we're doing, you know, people will reach out to you with interest.
Yep.
And so, you know, I don't know if this is a lost art in marketing, but there is a thing called peak of interest, which means you're piquing their interest so they want more info. That is different than a sales pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So I still got those people that reach out to me, hey, how are you doing? And then, great, how are you? Have you heard of this? And I'm going, oh my Lord, really? Really? You know, so listen, I don't want to get involved in an industry that peaked at the end of 2017. Yeah. You know, stop pitching me about, hey, you know, we used to be 19,000 back in the beginning of this year. That's not exciting. So your chart, you know, for crypto and mining and Bitcoin is like this, and ours is like this. You know, while yours is going down, ours is going straight vertical, as Ron says. You know, not saying anything negative, but I'm no longer marketing water filters. I'm no longer marketing long distance. I'm no longer marketing an exotic fruit drink. I'm no longer marketing travel. Why? They're not trends anymore.
No.
So stop fighting us and get involved in the trend. Check out our system. Reach out to Ron. Let him walk you through the easy steps. We know you can do it. And you just got to throw caution to the wind. I tell people out there that watch this that if you're a marketer, if you don't get involved in this company just to figure out what we're doing to duplicate it in yours, you're not a smart marketer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so I tell people all the time, I'm a simple guy, Ron, and I'm driving around on a track, a racetrack, 7 months ago. I was driving around on the racetrack, and I'm kicking butt. I'm doing well. A lot of people would love to have my monthly income 7 months ago, and I'm driving around, and all of a sudden, boom, a car went by me, and I get on my headset, and I go, "Who is that?" And they go, "Some lady named Jenna Zwagel." You know what I mean? She's in an MDC Hempworks car, and I'm going like, "What the hell is she doing?" So I'm doing my best, and she just keeps disappearing. And I'm like going, well, I don't know where she was until about 5 minutes later. And then, whoo, she goes by me again. There becomes a point where you need to just say, what's the vehicle she's driving and who taught her how to drive? The rest of you have egos edging God out, where you think that you're smarter than the average bear. And this business is not about your income. It's about how fast you can get people to earn income.
Amen.
And so when we post every Thursday, I know that you want to be a part of the team, because reach out, because you get to see everyone post their back office. And it doesn't make a difference if it's a small amount or a large amount. Every one of you, if I sent you $200 right now on PayPal, you'd be tickled pink. So don't tell me it's about the money, because if I ask for your PayPal address and sent you $300, $200, you'd be jacked out of your mind. So let us. So Ron, I better go. I got another call in a minute, but I'm jacked up. Thank you for getting me on here.
You are, and man, I just can't thank you enough, Robert. This has been great. Again, if you're watching this, you're either watching it live right now or you're watching a replay on this, yeah, comment below. Perfect storm. I want in. Show me the money. Whatever you want to put down there. Private message me. Let me show you why we're so excited, why we're having so much success, why we are about to go vertical. So thank you. God bless you, my friend. I can't wait to see you again, and we'll see you the next time. Big hugs.
Yeah.
And it was amazing to meet you and Terry. Give Terry a hug for us. She's an astounding, amazing lady. God bless.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Love you. Bye-bye.